How are you? It's been long time. No, no, long time.
Yes, it's been long time. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I am pretty well. How is your practice going on?
Yeah, I'm doing practice, but little change you can't recognize easily. Okay, so I'm not seeing my changes. So little bit.
Yeah, yes. It's not our native language. In Hindi, we are, and other languages are the learning since childhood. So
Yeah.
it take time also. We have to, I think, give the 4 5 years.
Yes. So just I'm enjoying this process.
Yeah. I think we all are learner enjoying these kind of things and very enthusiastic na making the video, making the conversations, uploading and upload. So it's a joyful journey.
Yes. So anyhow, we make it no enjoyable.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's very difficult to short period of time you feel what a bore or monotonous. It's a very lengthy process, so that is why. But anyhow, I motivate myself and I practice because I want to achieve my goal. And my goal is speak effortless English. So I'm
Yes.
working on it.
And we cannot turn a take to our thought processes. Something is better than nothing. We are doing something, so we celebrate it. If we are learned
Yes.
at least a one single word a day, so we should celebrate. And whenever I start learning this language, so 4 5 months ago, to that time I watched lot of videos. In that videos, I learn a things. First thing is the patience. You
Yes.
have to keep patience. Every good video convey the message. The learner should have a patience, a great patience. If he or she thinking about, oh, it's a not my cup of tea, it's not piece of my cake, I am just giving up. So that time we can't learn, and now we don't feel enthusiastic and motivated. So first thing is the no, patience, and after that all things come by gradually. And
Yes.
also I learned one thing from a video. In this video the motivational speaker says, in many times at least we are try to learn a secondary language. No, so it's a good thing we are ahead of other person. We are one step forward to other person. Just
Yes.
if we are put in a tough situation, that time if we have enough knowledge we can manage the things, and definitely we are not good speaker, I agree with you, but we are ahead of the other person because we know the two language well
Yes.
enough.
Yeah. Because if you ask about the native speakers, so they don't know our language. They
Our
speak just one language, but we
yes,
know. But native speaker means our mother tongue, just for no for communicate with your society people and your home. We just use, but when we see the professional level, that time we require this kind of language. This language gives us no many opportunity. If you know this language, so you get many opportunities. So
yes,
this, that is the compulsion.
step to grab the opportunity. We just
Hmm.
start the learning this language, so it means we took the first step to grab the opportunity, or definitely we will do, definitely we will do in raw. Sometime we hesitate because English is the other language, and in our environment and our condition is in a different manner. Sometime in classroom now I feel I have to give the some example. In our environment, just like snow falling areas, snowstorms, heavy clothes, na, heater's room. And in India, these kind of things usually not found. So sometimes we can't relate, student also can't relate. So that time, at our home, we have a different eating habits. So sometimes we have to think, oh, how can say these kind of things? What is called in English? Just like we
Yes.
take the example of some sweets, jalebi, samosa. So there is no nothing particular name. In India, I have a unique, and other
Yes.
countries, the Western culture, they have a different culture, especially the English-speaking countries. So
Yes.
they can easily relate and they can easily learn because they usually things found in every country. If we
Yes.
talk about Europe and America, so their environment is a unity. But if we talk about the Indian continent, subcontinent, so in India also we have a diversity. It's like southern
Yes.
part is totally different to the northern part. East part is totally different from the west part. No, we can't relate the things. We have to learn just like from the zero level.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we were taught as a subject, but that 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 much knowledge is not sufficient for speaking. So for speaking, we get more knowledge. Whether you take no grammar or any speaking part is totally different. When you speak, then you realize, and then you step ahead further step you take. But when if you don't know, then yeah, grammar help you. But you if you many people I had seen, they have a good knowledge about the grammar, but it's come to speaking part, but they can't speak. So these are the thing, it's a very difficult, not very difficult, it's not a rocket science, but it's not time consuming, and it's a processing. So if
Yes.
we think, oh, okay, within 1 year, within 1.5 year, I become fluent. So it's not possible. No, it's gradually, slowly, because you have to balance all area, like a vocabulary, like a grammar. And grammar is not a easy part. It's the ocean, like ocean. No, whenever you take out no 1 cup of water, then
Hmm.
means broad area is there. So just we are taking one cup of water, means learning step by step. So grammar
Yes.
also very vast. Yes.
Yes, speaking part is not different. You can take example of myself. I usually give the example of myself. I have enough knowledge of a grammar. I cracked the competition exam, and but still I am not a fluent speaker. And sometime I have to put lot of effort and think about how to say. How can we say? Now we can't translate word to word, so
Yes.
sometimes we find out alternative way. How can we say these things? No. So sometime my son, my student ask, oh, what is the meaning of how can we translate? So I usually try to say, and also I try to now make them understand my mind. We can't translate word to word. We have to find out the particular way in this the
Yeah.
language.
Yes. So many time I also struck no. You have to learn no according to native speaker. Means if you translate word to word, so it doesn't work.
It doesn't
So
work.
So
Yeah.
it's very, yeah. So we should understand that what is the main purpose of reading this. No, according to them, we have to learn. Otherwise, we lose our hope and our knowledge.
Yes, and I also now one thing realized in our syllabus, in our books and school and college books, a totally different content from the speaking part. I usually now heard any speeches, any podcast. They are totally different from our syllabus content. If they have some similarity, it is easy to learn. But now, if we listen the native speaker, while he or she was speaking, they use a different kind of the vocab and different kind of structure. And in our syllabus and our school and college books, in a different kind of books.
Yes, yes. Our syllabus is different, and yeah, whatever method uh, has used in our school, that method is doesn't work. No, when we come to speaking,
Yeah,
because they taught us कि yeah, this is no Ram jata hai, Ram khata hai.
yeah,
These
yeah,
are
yeah.
the things. These are the things not applicable. Yeah, applicable. It's a very basic thing. When you cross the intermediate level or reach intermediate level, that time you realize that कि that much knowledge is not sufficient. You anyhow you have to have good knowledge about the uh, grammar, tenses. Then you convey your thought and idea, and as well as vocabulary also very important. If you know
Yes.
good vocabulary, you have a good command in good vocabulary, then definitely you will convey your thought and idea in proper manner, and you can cross the intermediate level.
And one thing also I realized, and we should not reorganize our syllabus of the school and college. We use the old time na
Yeah,
speaking
old syllabus. Yes,
in
we are
old,
using an old method.
you know, old time of the writing stories, old time of the novels, fiction. We include the modern, language have a tendency to change every year. You can say, now, we are including some new words and we are reducing some older words. So our books and syllabus should be modernized.
Yeah,
And it is
yeah,
easy to learn things. Nowadays people are using in conversation, in while they are deliver any speech, they using modern word. And sometimes we have to find out, oh, I never heard these kind of words. Oh, so I have to learn, put extra effort. No. So last month I read a book written by Sudha Murthy. I learned new words I never heard before in my books. I have been teaching last 5 year English, and we also learn this language as a syllabus. You can say 20 years. So we are,
mm-hmm.
but I never find these kind of word in our books, our school books, our
Okay,
college books. No,
okay,
so they should not consider about, at least authority consider about the syllabus. If we and in India nowadays it is a craze. People are gone mad about this language.
right. We are also.
Yeah, we are also. So we have lot of a lot of households. Some ladies are working. They have children's joint family, but still they are putting lot of
Learn.
effort to learn this language because it's a valuable language and it's a demanding language. So authorities should be provide some comfort.
Okay. So, personally, what do you do? How do you practice?
Nowadays, I am my focus on the listening part. I feel some problem in listening part. Just I am doing something, and when I start some podcast, so it's just tough to get the meaning. So I try to focus on the listening part. We can easily read, write, try to speak, but for the new words and new phrases, I have to listen. So
Okay.
I pay attention toward the listening part,
Okay.
especially
So,
when we are doing some other works. Now, when we are just sitting attentively, and that time we listen carefully, we can get easily. But when we are doing just like I am mopping, so somehow I have to pay attention toward my household chores, and
yes.
that if I get the meaning, some books book summary. take example. So it is easy, I think, and we can say we are improving. No,
Okay. So what type of content do you listen?
sorry,
What type of content do you listen?
I like the audiobooks.
Okay. Children's book.
No. Audiobooks, just seven habit, tiny habits. You can say, how can I
Okay.
manage our mind? How can we manage our time? These kind of books.
Okay. Okay. So it's a novel kind of book or what is it?
No, it's not a novel kind of books. It's you can say the motivational book. Just the psychology of the money. You know,
Mhm.
how can we win our friends? Dale Carnegie is my favorite writer.